We're talking season 15, episode 4 of MadTV. Stick with us.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Yes.
Baby.
I am not familiar with these songs.
This is Ariana Grande. I can't do that
She
voice.
likes to lick the donuts.
Whoa.
You do not say.
Okay.
Then where may I find this grande?
The grande hole. She likes to dick the donut hole.
You're scaring us, man. You're scaring us. This is in honor of Carly's impression of Ariana Grande, which was phenomenal.
Dangerous.
It was so accurate. Like,
It was
if I wasn't
ridiculous.
looking at the TV, I would have thought that was her.
It was ridiculously accurate.
Harley, you gotta watch her on YouTube as well because she has a whole dangerous routine.
Does she? To this?
Yeah, she does a whole dangerous routine. It's awesome.
okay.
Yeah, check it out, YouTube.
Look at that. Chris
Wanna
coming
be
through.
my girl.
All right. Guys, welcome.
Did you ever watch?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
No, okay. Ask a question. Ask a question.
He has shit to say.
Yeah, go. Yeah, say your shit now.
All right, I'm going to introduce
Okay.
us.
Yeah,
and then you
I
can
don't
ask me
really
the
care if they
question.
know who I am, but they should know
Well,
you.
they have to know.
They should know you.
All right, well, welcome to the MadTV After Show. I'm Josh Rodriguez. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh_Rodriguez_. Khalil, I think they want to know who you are.
I am Khaliel Abooboo.
And he's very French.
And very omelette du fromage.
Where do they find you?
Oh, on Twitter and Instagram. At Khaliel Abooboo.
I'm Chris Howard. Find me at Chris Howard Live on Twitter and Instagram. I'm about to tweet right
Yes.
now
Follow.
about the
He's tweeting
show.
right now.
I'm tweeting now. So
Yes.
come and join us on the show. And also go to legendarylivingdaily.com. Get your tips, inspiration, insights.
And this is
sorts of
Talking Mad TV.
Talking-
We are talking,
We're just writing the talking.
What was talking, discussing,
discussing.
chatting. No,
Chatting about
chatting.
Mad TV.
Was it catch up?
I got it right here.
Preaching.
Looking back at preaching about
I love the Lord.
Obsessing.
chatting,
Obsessing about
talking.
Yes.
Mad TV.
See, I think, was that a dig toward
Yeah,
us?
was it a shot at AFTERBUZZ?
We need to.
It was
no,
well
I think shots
deserved.
were fired.
Shots
And it
were
was
fired.
well done.
No,
so.
we have our friend.
I
who's
thought it was
the-
hilarious.
I applaud funny.
Hold on, we have our friend who's the writer on the show.
Yes.
Did we see what his name is? I've got to find his name.
What kind of friend is he if we don't know his name?
No, but we need to
kind of
know if
friend
you
are
took
you?
a shot at
What's
us
his name?
tonight with that.
We should ask him. Ask him. Tweet at him.
I'm going to. I've got to find him.
You know what? Tweet at him right now.
I'm tweeting him.
Use your phone.
Okay, thank you.
Right?
Just tell me what to do.
Yeah, tweet him right now. Say, was that a shot at us?
The only one I
And our
So-
and after show communities?
see when I get on camera
job.
though, I
It was
get all
funny.
shy. I get camera shy.
No, we can't.
Yeah, so I forget people's names and stuff. I remember Carly's.
So what I was going to ask you, if
Yeah.
you've ever watched,
What?
is it Victorious? Whatever Nickelodeon show Ariana Grande was on. I'm not sure if it was
No.
Victorious or if it was
When she had
something
her,
else.
I just know she was
had
on a
the
show.
red hair.
The red hair, yeah.
Yeah. So like I didn't know who Ariana Grande was, but I
Right.
knew Victorious. I knew
Okay.
that show because like I've seen a couple episodes, and like that's exactly like what she did
That's
is her on Victorious. Like it was spot on.
I've just seen her in interviews, and that's
her
exactly
in
how she
interviews
acts.
is a little.
It's the same.
But you
That's-
know she
that's
licked
a-
the donut, right? You guys heard that story, right?
That's right. That's what
It's
you were talking
disgusting.
about.
That's what, yeah, that was.
That's what you were
I don't
talking
just
about.
talk
Donuts
Okay.
are tasty.
I thought you just said a
What are you
donut
talking
just to
about?
say the donut. She,
I thought
she
you
was
were
at a-
talking about
I don't
booty
know if
holes.
she was a donut.
She
She was
licked the
somewhere.
donut.
And she just licked a donut to
I
lick a donut.
lost
and-
total respect for Ariana Grande in that moment.
What
You had
did she
respect
do
for
with
her
it though?
before?
Well, no, I didn't know who she was before.
Yeah, I thought
she
so.
got on the map because she licked that donut.
No, that's not
For
why she got
you.
them.
Okay.
Yeah, for you.
She lost respect in my eyes. I mean, like, when you go to the
Yeah.
donut store and lick the fucking
Forgot
donut.
about that.
She didn't. Wait, did she purchase the donut? I
No,
don't know. I don't know the
She put
story.
it
That was the whole story.
Oh,
she licks
word?
it when nobody's looking and sticks it back.
Okay.
Oh damn, that's nasty.
You've
That's
redeemed yourself because we
nasty.
didn't know what you were talking about.
I was talking about licking the donut.
God.
I thought you were talking about asexual move. Like speaking into the microphone.
Going for a twirl on my mustache.
All right, guys, let's get into the actual episode here.
Okay.
Mo Collins was the guest.
Yes.
The MadTV All Star.
Killed
She's
it. Best
awesome.
She was
episode.
awesome. This was the best episode of the
so far.
season. All three of us agree.
Okay, you guys are like, I
everybody-
think it was a good episode. Actually, I think it was one of the better episodes.
One of the
but-
better.
here we go.
It
You guys
was
sound
my
like
favorite.
manic depressives from
Okay.
last week. Okay.
No,
Sorry.
you at home, what do you think? Let us know.
Let us know.
Twitter,
You talked yourself
YouTube,
into
iTunes,
agreeing
everything.
with us.
Okay, I agree with you. No, I'm with you.
But
I'm on board.
the first skit was a match game. That's what they kicked it off
Which
with.
I thought was a great sketch to go like in and out of
Yes.
throughout the episode. Because
I
the
agree.
last one, I forgot what it was, but I was like, eh. But this one is like, it was perfect for going in and out of.
Yeah, they
Like,
used
yeah.
they used what the impression of Jeff
A lot of people.
Goldbaum or something like that last time. The hot dogs
yeah,
thing.
that didn't
yeah.
work for
Yeah.
us.
Right,
But
this one worked.
this was funny. Yeah,
Yes.
this was funny. Match game worked, and they also they did Trump a couple of times. It really worked. So
Yes.
Piot did that.
Yes.
Did
But,
I say the name right?
Yeah, I think he did.
he nailed it. Piot.
But the match game, it had the top row was the red states, so I guess Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom was blue states, Democrats.
I didn't even pick that up.
Yeah.
He said that.
I missed it.
But
at the
thought,
very beginning.
I think my favorite part was I think Chelsea kills Lena Dunham. I think that's one
Oh,
of my.
she nails that.
I think she nails it.
Yeah.
When they were
thought,
introducing themselves, everyone had like a little blurb, and then she had 2 pages of like no cards. She had a whole like monologue written out. I kind of want to see what it said, but that was probably my favorite part.
That was good.
I thought Baby Joker was kind of sexy.
Big,
Baby Joker.
this is a common theme.
Oh yeah, there's a baby Joker.
We gotta
thing.
get Michelle on here.
Michelle, we're calling you. Come, Khaliel.
I just thought it was a nice.
And
Khaliel
nice.
Abooboo has the biggest crush.
Yeah, but
Yes.
apparently Baby Joker and Rihanna were on the same page with the East Side Flacos.
That was funny. That was actually a funny reveal.
Yeah.
Rihanna was like Eastside Flacos because it's tattooed on her arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
That's Rihanna's dance move.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
But so we'll just combine both times that they used the match game. So any highlights that stick out to you?
I mean, I gave you mine.
I like
Chris?
it. Like, let's see. I like Carly's Britney. I don't think it
Yeah.
was her best work, but I liked it. It was like
Yeah.
I like her Ariana Grande. That's
Right.
that's awesome.
And then Adam out. He's like, that's not real singing.
Yeah, he had a couple of funny lines in there. Yeah, that's not real singing was funny. He had another one too. That was like,
Oh, that was about Britney Spears. That was Britney
Yeah,
Spears.
yeah,
that's not
that's not
Britney.
real singing.
Yeah.
And then, who else were some of the other characters? We had
Kanye.
Kanye.
They made
was
Kanye
good.
look terrible.
Running
Kanye's
for president,
yeah.
2020.
I heard he's like super nice though.
Kanye?
Yeah.
I haven't met him, but I'll let you know if I do.
I don't know. Doesn't he kick people off stage when they're getting their awards and stuff?
Who knows?
Yeah.
That was funny. It's okay.
Okay.
It's funny. It's okay.
But overall, we think match game,
We liked match game.
thumbs up. Impressions
Yes.
were awesome. Moving on, the self-defense class, Lorraine, who was actually a recurring character back in the day.
She's cool.
That was one of my favorite skits of the night. I noticed that Adam was having a really good time. He was laughing. I don't know if you guys picked up on it, but in the beginning, it looked like he was trying to hold back from laughing the whole time.
Right.
But that was just a really funny skit. I
Because she
think.
seems like she's got no inhibitions. You know, she just knows she's going to take it.
Mo plays that part so well.
Yeah, she's going to take it further than you expect.
Yeah.
That's what's cool when you see a sketch.
And the little, I can't do her laugh. She goes, do you know what I'm talking about?
She had a
Can you
lot
do
of
that?
good. No. She had a lot of good one-liners though. She had a lot of good one-liners.
Yeah.
Like, in her. It was funny.
Physical comedy too. I'm not actually a big
Yeah.
fan of physical comedy, but she was making me laugh with that.
She does it well.
It's hard to make me laugh at physical
That
comedy.
and the stealing the watch. All that. That was cool.
Yeah, that was funny.
She's oh my god, through the pants, and then I knew when she was going in, I thought, okay, man, that's pretty funny that she's gonna go, and then she really goes for it and pulls it out the other side.
Now it's worth something. She goes, now it's
I know. So you can keep it.
Would you put that watch back on?
No, he didn't.
I'm telling you, if you watch that skit again, Adam was laughing the whole time.
Was he?
Or trying to hold it. It was hilarious. I was laughing at Adam the whole time just because he was trying to not laugh. At least that's how I saw it.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. And then I think her willingness to go there. Then when she made the sandwich, the Lorraine sandwich,
Muscle bread.
Muscle bread.
oh my god! And what do they call that? Reverse cowboy? Is that what she did? When
Yes.
she-
That's
Reverse-
exactly what it's
I
called.
think it's cowgirl.
Oh, cowgirl.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh shit. Well, it depends on where you come from, right?
Why is this
you're into.
familiar? Why is this familiar? Yeah, overall, it was just a funny skit.
It's cowgirl.
Yeah, I was glad to see Lorraine back. I mean, I wish she had Stuart, her son, with her, but
Google it.
Oh, you guys-
Do you remember that? Because when we saw the Stewart skit, we couldn't remember what her name was.
Yeah, Lorraine. That's what it is.
She looks different though without the makeup on and stuff. She doesn't look like she looks
They
different.
all do.
You got a point, boo boo.
We'll move on.
Yeah.
The Leroy Sugarfoot album. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah. Was Before I Come, I Gotta Go.
Before I come, I
was
gotta go.
funny.
That was
Thirsty for
clever.
your love. Just everything
So
about
he has diabetes.
What was the name now? Something about insulin. I want to be
Yeah.
insulin. What insulin?
Yeah, it was something about inside of you with
Yeah.
a pun on insulin.
Yeah. I thought it was funny. I don't remember anything else besides the Before I Come, I Gotta Go, though.
That was so funny that it
Yeah.
was like that was a zinger.
I wish I remembered more of it.
A zinger.
A zinger.
Okay.
We got a term for that.
I should have wrote that more, but I just remember laughing a lot during it.
Yeah, that was good.
It was nice to see Jeremy on there. I like Jeremy a lot.
He's cool.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
good. He's
I'm hoping
good.
to see more of
Do you think he really sang that?
Umbrella. Yes, I do.
Really?
I
You
think
really?
he did. I'm gonna ask him on
If he-
Twitter tonight
yeah.
if he sung that.
Hey.
I'm gonna say yes. What do you think?
Jeremy, let us know if you really sang that. Let us know. We want to know. I'm actually working Twitter right now. Which
Look
is
at
good.
you.
Yeah, look at that.
We gotta
Live
get the live
tweeting,
chat going.
guys.
This is live tweeting happening.
Ooh.
Come on. You watching him respond to you. That's
Yes.
amazing.
You have any questions? Ask him. And if you're catching the rerun of this, audio or video, tweet at us.
Tweet
Doesn't
at
matter.
us.
Or YouTube.
YouTube us.
Yeah.
Tweet us.
Anything.
Yeah, let us know. We want to talk to you.
Yep. They moved on from the Leroy skit. They kept things musical, and they wanted the Trump Hillary music video. This is probably the one I really didn't like too much out of all the skits. It was
Oh,
the-
really? I
It was
liked
the
it.
only one. You know what it was? I produce music.
Yeah.
So like it just felt awkward. Like the cadences, it just didn't flow
Well, like
to me.
they weren't. They didn't make a song.
I know.
They were talking over
Yeah,
music.
I get it.
I thought it
I'm
worked.
being,
I
like,
liked it
picky
personally,
right here,
but yeah, I liked it. I thought
there were some funny lines. There were some funny
Yeah.
lines, but like I was trying to get into it and I just couldn't. That's just
See,
me
I
personally,
thought it was like okay, that because to do something like that takes a little bit more work, I would
Yeah.
think, than a normal
For
skit.
sure.
Yeah.
So
it
they
does.
gotta. Put it, so
It does.
I thought there was some good production value to it. So
Who
I thought,
plays?
okay.
You said Trump is Piat. Is that the same
Yeah,
thing?
Piat does Trump.
He's. I liked his Trump impressions better this episode than I did the first episode.
Totally agree.
Because I remember when I heard the first Trump impression, I was like, oh, it's okay. But today I was like really impressed by it.
Yeah,
I was
me
like, wow,
too.
he does a really good Trump. So I don't
But
know.
it's an unusual Trump. It's almost like it's a farcical. It's like it almost looks like a homosexual Trump. I don't mean that.
with the
I mean,
lips,
I'm saying
the-
that. Yeah, kind of just like.
Yeah.
Have you seen
affected.
Sassy Trump?
Sassy Trump?
After you watch this, YouTube Sassy Trump.
Really?
Sassy Trump.
Yes, it's all the things that he says, but in a very flamboyant way. It's really good.
Sassy Trump.
Sassy Trump. We'll go
He's
look it
like,
up.
Mitt Romney was begging for my endorsement. Practically begging. It was really funny.
Well,
It's funny.
I do think they hit the theme very well. I mean, I don't want to get political here, but like no one likes the candidates that we have for president.
pretty- yeah, it's
so I mean, they hit that pretty much on the
I
head.
thought they did a good job. I liked the piece. I thought it was good. I thought it took more than just a common thing. And I agree with you. Like, I really liked his Trump. And I'm like, I wonder why I didn't like it as much in the early days.
Right.
I did like remember when he did Game of Thrones meets Trump? I liked that, those kind of crossovers.
Was that him?
That was
Who did
him.
Stark?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know. Something about it tonight was like, oh, this is really good. This is
and then
fun. You could get
later
into it.
on in the night, I'm not going in order here. I'm kind of skipping a skit, but they
Yeah.
had the Confessions of a Huge Mind.
That was good.
It was like 3 lines, but they were hilarious. He's
Yeah, the
like,
first one. The Rubik's
Hunter
Cube.
Biden was an
It's
only
rigged.
child.
The Rubik's
She's-
Cube is rigged. Only the Chinese get it.
I thought that was awesome too. I mean, it lasted literally 15 seconds, but
Yeah.
it was hilarious.
But that's probably how it would go off even better. Like if they did rapid, just boom, boom,
yeah,
boom. hit you
and then
with
they did the same thing with Arnold at the end.
Yep.
Which I thought was pretty funny.
That really worked
you know?
too. Yeah, and then that was kind of like that one line that what was it? Before I come, I gotta go. Yeah, before I come, I gotta go. If they hit with a lot
Yeah.
of those, because we
They
were
didn't-
laughing.
They didn't
out
drag
loud.
things out this
Yeah.
week. I feel like.
I think you're right.
The Trump skit, like I said before, was 15 seconds. It's like 3 lines, hilarious. The Arnold skit was funny. If they would have kept it going for another 30 seconds and a minute, it might have got old a little bit. But he just basically said, "Do steroids, all your dreams will come true," and it was funny.
It was pretty funny.
Which I'm like,
So I'm gonna go
Steroids, kids.
Yeah.
back into the episode. We're gonna
Kids
talk
don't
about
listen to that.
yeah, don't do steroids, guys. Seriously, it's not worth it.
He's like,
Unless you get a $300 million contract to play for the Yankees, then it might be worth it.
Even then, I mean, you're gonna lose your manhood.
Oh,
And
my God.
Arnold warned everybody about it too.
That's why they called
said
him.
your
That's
balls
why
are
they called
shrinking.
them Yankees.
Hey!
Oh, sorry. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Nice. Nice.
We're on it this evening.
Yeah. All right, moving
We're
on.
on it. Everybody's fully here today.
The Tonight Show skit with Jimmy Fallon.
And Ariana Grande and
Alright.
Pitbull.
I thought they were all funny. Questlove was funny.
It was funny.
Yeah.
The Pitbull right out the gate. That was Adam, right?
Yeah.
Right out, the way he was moving was just funny, and then he's like
Yeah, he was
dancing
good.
with the guy, and that was funny as hell.
I thought
That
the
is
Jimmy
definitely-
impression was really good too.
That's definitely
Which one?
Pitbull's mannerisms.
The Jimmy Fallon. It was Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy
right?
Fallon.
Yeah.
He said it's funny because I was watching his Jimmy
laughs-
Fallon. Yeah, it's like because he doesn't look a thing like Jimmy Fallon, but he goes into the persona.
He sounds like him.
Yeah,
He
which
sounds
is,
like him, and he has the persona.
it's kind of neat. It's
Yeah,
kind of
it
neat
worked.
to
It
watch
worked.
him.
It
Yeah.
worked for me. But
Yeah.
Carly's Ariana impression was
It's phenomenal. That's
Spot on.
Yeah.
was ridiculous.
And that's her specialty. That's what I love.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carly. I think you're awesome. I think
Why would she put the donut back?
exactly.
don't know.
Why would she put the fucking on it back? That's so gross.
Donuts are like 10 cents.
Carly, would you do a skit for us where you lick a donut,
Ask the writers.
please?
Ask the writers.
Well, I'm trying to find his name, our friend,
It should be in your mentions
and
because he was talking to both of us.
yeah, I know, but where's? Let's see.
You gotta go back in time 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, while you were away, all
But
these
I
people,
definitely expect to see more Arianas.
Chelsea's out there. Yo, Brett. Is it Brett?
Yeah, that's him.
Hey,
With the
Brett.
egg.
Brett Greenberg.
Hey, Brett.
We got a question for you. Were you like totally slamming us with the talk show after preaching about
I kind of hope
show?
he was. I
We
just
kinda
wish he
hope
would
you
have said
were.
my name.
Yeah. If you were, let us know. And we want you to come on the show. I promise we'd do all Miley all night long if you came back, or you came back as if you were here in the first place. But we hope you're watching tonight, and we'd love to have you.
Just to make ourselves feel good about ourselves, I'm gonna say that they were talking about us.
I'm
There
going to
you
say
go.
that too.
I'm going to say that too.
I'm going to say
Same.
that too.
Same.
Talking about talking.
No.
Is this the next skit we're on?
Well,
Catching up with looking back.
Are we there
at,
yet?
Yeah, it was looking back at
Preaching
obsessing
Oh yeah, looking
about
back at it,
preaching in regards to chatting about, discussing about, talking about talking.
Talking dead. I mean,
Talking dead.
talking.
Yeah.
But the whole skit is based on the concept of how ridiculous it is to have the after show
Exactly.
for a show.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. They're like, we heard you discussing about the writers last week. Okay.
We
got something.
We hope that was a dig on us.
We
That
got
would be
something
great.
for you guys. Well, if that was the case, well done.
Yes.
done,
Now
well
we're
done.
working like a
Points.
team.
I know, right?
Yeah, finally, we're working like a
you.
team.
It was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was really good. And they just every level it kept going out, we kept laughing.
Yeah. I was actually like, how deep is this going to go? You're gonna run out of words.
But they didn't.
But they didn't.
know.
Well, you said they just filmed this episode last week.
I think they filmed it after our after show. I know that.
So after our last one,
Yeah.
So we were like talking about how we didn't like the episode 3 as much,
Right.
And our buddy Brett Greenberg was on there, one of the writers from the show, and he's like,
He
"Hey
was like,
guys,
"I got
I've
something
seen
for
the
you."
show."
He warned us, man. He warned us.
And I said on the show, I'm like, I hope they're not watching. I feel bad. He's like, I was watching the show, and now he did the diss on after shows.
Yeah.
So I wonder, but we love
job.
you. Yes, that would be awesome if it was. And maybe you could lie to us and tell us it was about us anyway. You know, but, we want you on the show.
Next, they had a MadTV Classic skit, which I'll be honest with you, I'm not really like impressed with the MadTV Classic skits that they're choosing. I feel like MadTV had better skits, but I
This one
can't.
didn't
I
do that
can't
much
really
for me.
think of them in my head. I can think of a couple. Like there's a deal or no deal skit that I thought was pretty funny. Miss Swan skits. There was a movie theater skit that was funny, but like
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed in the skits they're choosing. Not to be a Debbie Downer here.
Yeah, this one didn't do as much for me.
It was okay. No, I'm not saying it was
the
bad. This one was okay.
Yeah, the episode overall,
Yeah.
like you said, was probably the best episode yet.
Yeah.
And for that particular skit, yeah, I would agree. It didn't do that much for me. I like the guy's Artful Dodger was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Governor.
Yeah. That was.
I thought
that was
the
legit.
concept was funny with like
I thought it was cool. I mean,
Yeah.
the whole like Asian Caucasian.
that was
That
funny.
was funny.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
funny.
I forget the line.
Quit
but-
doing it like an Asian.
Yeah.
Quit playing the
But I am
Oliver.
Asian. And the whole concept of like an intense coach during the halftime of a theatrical play. I thought that was pretty funny.
Right.
Yeah.
But besides that, I didn't really do much for me. But you know, I wish I could remember.
He just said 3 things he liked about it, but okay.
I'm just saying.
Whatever.
He did.
I'm just saying.
Both of you did, actually.
I like this part.
Okay, I know.
Khalil does that every week.
Yeah.
Like
but he
last
doesn't
week,
let
we were
anything
like,
slip, man.
we were like, oh, we didn't like this episode too much. And then we started saying things like, you guys liked the episode because you just.
Just saying.
Because just saying.
Khalil listens. He
It's
listens.
funny when you hear Khaliel do French. He actually does French like a Bill Cosby. His eyes roll like Bill Cosby. Look at his eyes. His eyes do Bill Cosby.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
When I put this in your drink, you'll
Keep on sipping.
you will go crazy. Sorry, it has nothing to do with anything.
No, it doesn't. And then the last skit we'll talk about is the carpool karaoke.
Oh, this is one I wasn't feeling. I was
Yeah,
just
it was
like,
okay.
Oh, okay.
I got what they're going with it. You know, a right wing.
There were a couple of funny lines there that they had, but yeah, it wasn't my favorite one.
Is Darlene McBride a person? I kind of feel stupid asking that question.
Maybe it's like Dolly.
Pardon?
No, I think it's supposed to be a person, but
I know each guest she
Hollywood.
had in the car was a person, was an actual like right wing news correspondent, but I
yeah,
should say Fox News. But
I don't know. Shit. But there were, you know what? I think what was it? You were going to ask us what our favorites were, right?
yeah, after we.
Oh,
wrapped it
sorry,
up.
after we
yeah,
talked-
this is the last
I don't
one.
mean to
But you,
jump.
you said that
Jumping
you wanted.
ahead. All right,
You said there was a
who's
funny
leading
line in the
ship here?
carpool.
There were a couple of them. There was when they had Ann Coulter put the white right back in the White House. That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Marriage ain't for gays.
I thought you know
trans-
what? You know what's funny about that is I wrote that down. I thought it was
Yeah.
funny
Yeah,
too.
see, that was funny.
I was like, that was very disrespectful, but I liked it.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what you wanted. You wanted to be irreverent and to push buttons,
Yeah.
right?
All right.
That's
So
good humor.
that wraps up all the skits.
Right.
But before we get into news and gossip, I wanted to ask you guys what your favorite skits so far this season were, because I started asking people on YouTube and Twitter and all the social media outlets, because I kind of want to do a power rankings thing here, guys. You know, like
jeez.
by the end of the season, we can like have like a top 5 list.
were
of
serious.
Yeah, why not? Let's have some fun
No,
with
I'm
this.
with it. I'm
so
with it.
you know,
I like
shout out
it.
to the people responding to us on Twitter and all the social media sites. You at home, if you have any skits that you have in mind, you can hit us up at AfterBuzz or at our personal Twitter pages or Instagram pages. The ex-guitar player got some love. When he was up there, he was singing. They took everybody's money. Trump star, Kenny Rogers Bachelor skit.
Wait, is that the one with when they were?
Are you listening
they were
to them all
running
out?
a con?
I'm sorry?
Was that the one when they were running the con, like the girl?
Yes,
and
yes.
Okay, yeah.
I'm listening to the ones that the fans said
Yeah,
at
that
home.
was good. That was really good.
The ones the fans like.
Oh, that they said were their
Yeah,
favorite episodes.
Yeah, so you got the guitar player,
Okay.
Trump Stark, which none of us got because we don't watch.
At first, yeah, but I still
Game of
liked
Thrones.
it. I still thought
Yeah.
it was funny. Yeah.
Kenny Rogers Bachelor, Rio 2016, and The Bully Teacher. Shout out to Enrique, you, and Carly. You, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. EAU. How do you pronounce that?
You?
Close
You.
enough for
Probably
me.
you.
But
I
shout out to
really
you
loved.
guys. Enrique, you, and
I love
Carly.
the Bully Teacher. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really strong.
Are there any ones you would like to add to the list? I think maybe-
Trigger.
Trigger would be one.
That was funny.
Trigger.
Let's see. Well, I could tell you from tonight which ones I liked tonight. I really like
I'm adding Zumbrella on there.
Zumbrella. Yeah, Zumbrella's kind of classic. Yeah.
Just 'cause I like the character. I don't know if I can skip that much.
See, I liked the Crooked Hillary and Dangerous Donald, even though you guys didn't like.
All right, so I'll add it to the list.
But I also liked the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon was really good tonight with Ariana, because they had Ariana Grande, they had Pitbull, the marshmallow eating. Remember? Every time when she stabs herself in the hand, she's when she eats then she's gonna throw up with the one marshmallow that she ate.
Yeah. So what
Yeah,
Those
that was
look
funny.
tiny.
So what I'll do is I'll take, I guess suggestions from the listeners at home.
Yes.
And
So
then
give
we'll
us
just,
suggestions about your favorite
We'll have a
skits.
voting system, we'll see.
Okay,
And at the
all
end, we'll
right,
vote for the
all
top
right.
5 skits of the MadTV
You're
season.
organized.
Why not? Let's do this.
Yes.
All right, guys. Some news and gossip before we go. This should be interesting.
Okay.
I was online,
Okay, I've been
and
there before.
Alex Bornstein, who is the voice of Lois on Family Guy, she played Miss Swan, the character I always talk about, who you have no idea what I'm
Really?
talking about. She confirmed that she's going to be on MadTV, but we don't know when yet. They
Okay.
haven't discussed the air date yet, but I'm excited about that because she plays Miss Swan, which is probably the biggest character MadTV has had. So those who are wondering if Miss Swan's going to be on MadTV, she will be. We just don't know yet. Don't know
There
when
you
yet.
go.
And Carly got some.
She got some.
No, she got some love from E Online.
Congratulations,
Oh, she got some
girl.
love.
I know how.
She got some love from E Online.
E Online, what
They
was-
wrote an article about her, 18 things to know about Carly Craig.
Yeah.
So
What do we know?
you gotta go find out. You gotta read the article.
She's
I'm not gonna spoil it.
and that's on E.
I'll say one. Her guilty pleasure
Uh-huh.
is watching Saturday Night Live.
Ah,
The others.
it's not watching us.
No.
What?
Saturday Night
You don't
Live.
want to watch looking back at obsessing about
Saturday
Right.
Night Live.
Talking
No, it's
Preaching.
preaching
in regards to chatting.
about discussing, talking Mad
Right.
TV.
Trigger.
Digressing.
Digressing. That's the
Love from the.
love from the production booth. You guys are digressing, as if there's ever a time we're not.
But yeah, go check it out. E Online. Carly Craig. She's blowing up a little bit.
I think she's awesome. I like.
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
think she's standing out a little bit.
I'm a fan of all of it, but she does stand out because she's so. If you go watch the YouTube clips, they're really, really good. Look up "Dangerous Woman" Carly Craig. That's
Will do.
probably her best video.
Okay.
Yeah, I dig it.
And that does it, guys. You guys have anything to add about the show?
Trigger.
Trigger?
Trigger. No, I think it was a great episode. I'm looking forward to. And you said it before the episode started. Just like I'm looking forward to.
I had a good feeling.
Yeah.
I really did.
Did you didn't read your astrology or anything?
No,
like
I just
that?
came
It
in. I was like,
just-
you know what? We weren't really feeling the last episode, but I think they're going to come back strong.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that this is a bad series at all. I
No.
really don't.
But
So-
it's like you said before. Also, it's you can have an off it here or
Yeah, it
there, and,
happens.
and quite frankly, there were good skits in
Right.
the episode too.
It's really hard to hit on sketch comedy. It's very hard.
Oh yeah, it's not
I'm
easy.
well aware of that. So, and the cast is talented.
Well, you think when you look back over, like even the Saturday Night Live, as I said, if
Yeah.
you look at the greats throughout time, there's only a few that really, it's kind of like
That's
when you
what
make
I'm
a
saying,
movie,
yeah.
you get the major hit
Right.
that's a blockbuster success.
Right.
But there's the few that really stand out. You got Steve Martin from the old days that
Yeah.
really, when they did the Wild and Crazy Guys, and when they did the Arrow Through the Head, and there are a couple of you guys probably don't remember any of that shit.
No, Wild Crazy Guys, I know.
Yeah. Okay. But then you get Eddie Murphy that comes out and rocks it. There's
Right.
like those classic episodes, but those are the greats. Those are like the cream that rise to the top. And so you got to put a lot of stuff out there to get some of them that just knock it out of the ballpark.
Yeah. A lot
so,
miss.
Yeah.
A lot do miss.
Yeah.
That's just the reality of sketch comedy to me.
Yeah, it is part of the fun too,
Yeah.
because you get to see, and then when it hits you as being really funny, it's like, oh wow, it kind of hits
Yeah.
you by surprise, and it's like that was really good.
Yeah.
So bravo to the cast, love the show, and Brett, we thank you for watching too. Come on,
Yeah.
we want you on here. We'd love to get the whole cast in here, or a few again here. So I'm gonna reach out to Lyric if you're watching. I'm gonna reach out to you because I know you're over there at the Groundlings. So. We want you on the show so we can have something to chat about, have some fun.
Cleo, final thoughts? Nothing?
Why do you say it like that?
Huh?
You say it like that. I feel
Okay.
personally
How would you like me to say it?
triggered.
Sorry. Khaliel, do you have any final thoughts? Khaliel. You're at it. I have to change my tone towards you.
I think it's all about tone with him.
It's just I feel attacked.
You like
No.
to be stroked with the
But
tone.
I
right?
recognize it. I recognize it. I need to change.
He likes to be stroked with the tone.
All right, in that case. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for
Trigger.
joining us. You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Josh_Rodriguez_. Fellas, where can they find you?
Khaliel.
Twitter and Instagram at Khaliel Abooboo.
I am the French one now. You can find me at Chris Howard Live. And then I will give you everything you want, baby, to make you happy. I give you money. I'll give you happiness.
What?
Happiness. You want to be happy? I'll give you happiness. All right, Chris Howard at Chris Howard Live on Twitter and Instagram, and legendarylivingdaily.com.
That was good.
Take care, guys.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AFTERBUZZTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AFTERBUZZ TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.